Today we're going to go over 36 chords. Hopefully it will simplify them so that you will have them under your belt. They're very simple chords, but they're very needful and they're very foundational that you should have in your repertoire. What I'm going to go over is today all 12 major, all 12 minor, and all 12 diminished chords. You say, what is a chord? A chord is basically two or more notes played simultaneously. And we're going to go over the triad chords, and that's 3 notes played at the same time. And basically we're about to go over the major chord first. That's the foundation chord. If you get this chord, you should be able to get any other chord that I teach you. If you memorize these, you'll be able to play any other chord that I'll teach in future tutorials. So first of all, if you know where your C is, always know that you always have twins, triplets, twins, triplets, and it keeps going up the octave, twins, triplets. Now, every keyboard is not the same. This one has 76 keys. Some have 88. The full 88, it starts with the key of A, but this one starts with the 3, F. 3 together, F, 2, C. So always left of 2 black keys is C, left of 3 black keys is F. Let's get into it. Just going to show you the C major scale because chords, your major chord comes from your major scale. We'll go in details a little further in future tutorials, but the C scale goes like this. Sorry. I hate these plastic keys. Now, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, out of those 8 in the key of C, if I play the 1, skip the 2, play the 3, skip the 4, play the 5, and I play those all together, that's a C major chord. Now, C consists of C, the C major chord, C, E, and G. You can play them in both hands. And the correct fingering is the thumb, the 3rd, and the 5. Notice I'm not playing them close. I play 1 key, skip 1, play 1, skip 1, play 1. That's a C major chord. Now, to make this very simple, what you need to do is know that we're going to do a color code. What I mean by a color code is notice they're all white. You play 1 white key, skip 1 white, play 1 white, skip 1 white, play 1 white. So that's a C major chord. Now, we just told you the left of 3 black keys is F. Put my thumb on F. But guess what? Without going through the F scale, if I keep that same color code all white, I play 1, skip 1, play 1, skip 1, play 1. There's your F major chord. F, A, C. So now you have C, F. Right next door to F is G. So it's G, skip 1, play 1, skip 1, play 1. There's your G major chord. G, B, D. You've learned 3 major chords there. Left of 2 black keys is C. You don't play them close. You always play 1, skip 1. Now keep in mind, if you can't keep your fingering 1, 3, 5, start with your 1, 2, and 3 until you build up your dexterity in your fingers and you'll be able to play 1, 3, 5. If you can't play 1, 3, 5, play 1, 2, and 3. Fingering. So it's C, left of 3 is F, right next door to F is G. Keep the camera there, and what I'm going to do is this. I'll show you what we just went over, which is the C scale. The major chord consists of 1, 3, and 5 out your major scale. The symbol we'll have is C. If you were looking at it in music, if you see that C, you'll play that C major. Now, what I'm going to do is give you this color code, and let's keep on moving here. The color code for the C major chord for all white was C, E, and G, which is your C chord. F, A, C. Left of 3 black keys is F. Right next door is G. So you got your C, F, and G. If you remember those, the other ones will come. Now let's go over D major chord. You notice it has what is called a sharp sign, and we're about to go over that now. Now, if you put your fingers, I'll put this down, all on F, and we had all white, that's not quite a major chord. What we're going to do is call sharp this F up to F sharp. because the scale goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it's the 1, the 3, and the 5. That's a D major chord. That consists of D, F sharp, A. You raise the white to the black. Would you say, what does sharp mean? Sharp means a half or half step going to the right, or the very next note. So this F has been sharpened. Very next note up is not this one. The very next note is this one, because all half steps, I'll go half steps up. That's half steps going up. So this F sharp going up 1. That's D, F sharp, A. You can also write this down. But let's see if we can do a color code for this one. A color code for this one is D, F sharp, A will be white, black, white. So the D major chord consists of white, black, white. Now if I move everything over to E and play that same color code, white, black, white. There's your E major chord, which is E, G sharp, and B. So D, E, and let's go C, D, E, F, G, A. So remember, in music, if you get past G, it goes to A. There's no H's in music. So C, D, E, F, G, A, C sharp, E. There's your white, black, white. So my 3 new chords I've just learned is D, white, black, white, E, white, black, white, A, white, black, white. Let's keep moving. Now, to show you something, let's go back to the C. C chord is C, E, and G. F, A, and C. G, B, and D. That's all white. If you can remember that C, F, and G are all white, the other ones got to be white, black, white. So if I walked it up from C all the way to A, C is all white. If it's not C or F and G, F or G major chord, it's not all white. So C, D is not all white. It's the white, black, white. E, white, black, white. F, all white, because it's C, F, and G. G, all white. A, white, black, white. So I'll go over that again. C, all white. D is not all white because it's not C, F, or G. E, white, black, white. F, all white. G, all white. And A, all white. Keep the camera there. And pretty much, if you want to write this down, your all white is C, F, and G major chords. Your white, black, white major chords is D, E, and A. So which is D, F sharp, A, E, G sharp, B, A, C sharp, E. Now, in the white keys, you almost learned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I left one out for a reason. Let's go back over it. C, all white. D, white, black, white. E, white, black, white. F, all white. G, all white. A, white, black, white. I left B out for a reason. We call him oddball B. That's how you'll remember this. Oddball. He's an oddball because why? He's not all white. He's not white, just white, black, white. If I play the B and I still play a white key, skip one, play one, skip one, play one, that's not a B major. The B major means the D is sharpened and the F is sharpened. So it's white, black, white, which consists of B, D sharp, F sharp. There's my oddball B. So he's the oddball. So C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. B is B, D sharp, F sharp. And that's what I have here. B is B, D sharp, and F sharp. That's the oddball B. So if you learn those in the white keys and remember that C, F, and G is all white and the rest are white, black, whites, and then you have your B, which is the oddball B, you can walk it straight through. I'll play it one more time and let's keep going. C, all white. D, white, black, white. E, white, black, white. F, all white. G, all white. A, white, black, white. B, white, black, black. This is foundational. If you learn your major chord, If you keep going, I guarantee you every other chord is going to be based off of this major chord. I know this is simple. All right, let's keep going. We're going to call this flats for now, because these black keys can have two names. They can be flats or sharps. What do you mean by flat? Flat means the very next note back or to the left. Think of flat as a flat tire. So if I was here D flat is not this. The very next note back is this. Like I showed you half steps, I'm gonna go half steps back, half step, back. Each note I'm going half steps back. I'm flatting them. It's not skipping keys because you can't forget your black keys. So D flat is not here, it's flat here. So D flat consists of D flat, F, A flat. There's your black, white, black. But it's D flat, F, and A flat. There's your major chord in the D flat. Well, it could have been C sharp, but now we're called, but sharp is forward, flat is back. D flat is the same as C sharp, same note. It all depends on how the music is written. But for now, we're gonna call it flat. Black, white, black. Now, if I move over to E flat, there's another black, white, black. There's another family, which is E flat, G, and B flat. Now you have two chords that are black, white, black. D flat, E flat. Well, there's one more that looks the same. C, D, E, F, G, A flat. One note back, which is A, C sharp, E. So now you have D flat, E flat, A flat. Those three are the same. They look the same, I'll say, rather. Now, let me pull this up for you. Let me pull this out of here. If you want to write this down, D flat major chords, by color code, we're going to go D flat, F, A flat, E flat, G, B flat, A flat, C, E flat. There's your black, white, black. There's your color code for D flat, E flat, and A flat. Okay, we got two more to learn, and we have all the major chords. Okay, remember eyeball B in the white keys, the naturals? If you take each note down a half step, I take this note, slide it down, take this note, slide it down, take this note, slide it down. There's your B flat. I'm gonna play it in a different fingering so you can see it. B flat is black, white, white, which is B flat, D, F. Eyeball B is white, black, black in the naturals, see? But the opposite is B flat, D, F. So now we have one more to learn, but we did black, white, black, which is D flat, E flat, black, white, black, and A flat, C, D, E, F, G, A flat. Then we did B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. B flat is black, white, white. One more chord and let's move on. I'm gonna show you now, once you get these major chords down, the minor and diminished are gonna be very simplified because you know the majors. Don't worry about trying to memorize minor and diminished. If you wanna try to memorize anything, let it be majors. If you learn the majors and know what minor and diminished does, it's gonna be very simple. So now we have D flat, E flat, A flat, B flat. One more. C, D, E, F, G, G flat. Or some people call it F sharp. Raise it up a half step. It's the same as G flat. But we're going to call it G flat for now since we're calling everything flat. Because a lot of people call it F sharp. And notice, remember G was all white? And your major chords in your natural key, C, D, E, F, G, was all white. If you take each note back a half step to G flat, it's all black, which is G flat, B flat, D flat. So that's all black. You can write that down, and what I did was I took the liberty of writing it down. G flat is all black, or you call it sharps. We'll go into sharps later. As far as your black keys are concerned, G flat, B flat, D flat, all black. So I'm gonna walk straight through your major chords in your black keys. Then I'll do white, and then let's move on. D flat is black, white, white. E flat is black, white, white. Sorry, black, white, black. Excuse me. D flat is black, white, black. E flat is black, white, black. F, G flat is all black. A flat is black, white, black. B flat is black, white, white. Now, if you have problems with any of these, you can always rewind the video and go back to them. So let's go back to the all white, which is the natural key, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. C, F, and G are the only ones that are all white. So C is all white. D is white, black, white. E is white, black, white. F is all white. G is all white. A is white, black, white. Eyeball B is white, black, black. Let's go to the black keys here. D flat is D flat, F, A flat. Black, white, black. E flat is black, white, black. G flat is all black. A flat, black, white, black. B flat, black, white, white. If you master those, trust me, I guarantee you, if you master these and know what other chords, what requires of other chords as far as theory is concerned, you will get by much faster if you learn the majors. If you memorize anything, let it be the majors. So I'm gonna go through them. Okay, now you say, okay, Tony, that's 12 chords. How am I gonna learn 36 chords? Simplified. Okay, let's go on. If you have a major chords consist of 1, 3, 5. Now, if you know what that is and you know what a minor does, keep it there. The minor, it says minor is one, you flat the 3, or you go back 1 on your third, or your middle finger in this case, or your middle note rather, the middle note, and 5. So you still got your 1, 3, 5. It's just you're taking your 3 and you're lowering it 1 note back. Now remember, when you lower 1 note back, it could be a white key or a black key. So let's go over that. C major chord is C, E, G. 1, 3, 5. The third on a minor is lowered. Notice I lowered it 1 note. Just 1 note. I didn't skip a note and come here. I lowered it 1 note. See that? C major. They call it the happy sound, minor. Sounds kind of sad. Has a sad sound to it. Now, you don't have to memorize this. Just know if you know what a major is and know what a minor does, minor is lowering the third a half step. So let's go on. A D chord is, if you know the major chord, minor is lowering this note a half step. Minor is lowering the third, 1, 3, 5. It's going to go down 1 to the, see that? It made it all white, but you don't have to memorize minor. Memorize major. So C major, minor, lower the middle note. D major, make it D minor, lower the middle note. E major, lower the middle note, 1, make it E minor. F major, minor is lower the middle note, 1. See, notice it's 1 note over. G major, G minor, lower the middle note 1. Gives you a different sound. A major, minor, lower this the middle note. B, eyeball B, white, black, black. Minor still lowering the middle note. Just the middle note. Some people have problem because they have problem playing this one. They'll slide them both. No. Lower just the middle note. So I'll go through them. C major, C minor, E major, E minor. D major, D minor, E major, E minor, F major, F minor, G major, G minor, A major, A minor, E major, E minor. Let's keep going. D flat. If you memorize what the D flat major is, now you notice it's kind of a little tricky here. It doesn't matter about the trickiness. Go by theory. Theory means you lower the middle note or the third a half step back. You don't skip. You in between the E and the E flat is just the E note here. Notice I didn't skip all the way, just 1 note over. Just think 1 note over. Don't make it hard. D flat major, D flat minor. E flat major, one note over to the black. E flat minor, major, minor. G flat major, lower down half step, one note. G flat minor. A flat major, so you got a note in between. Go to the very next note over, which is flattening. A flat minor. B flat major, one note over. B flat minor. So these are the major, D flat major, D flat minor. E flat major, E flat minor. G flat major, G flat minor. A flat major, A flat minor. B flat major, B flat minor. Now, guess what? You just learned 24 chords. You say, how did I do that? Because there are 12 major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you learned the minors. So that's 12 minors. So C major, minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Now, you don't have to go that fast. Go at your own pace until you get used to them. But this is foundational. All right, let's learn one more chord. And we'll have the 3 chords simplified. Now, it's still all based upon your major chord. Remember this. If you learn your major chord, this will make it simple. If you learn your major chord and understand theory. Now, a diminished chord, I got here, diminished is not only lowering the 3, but you lower the 5 a half step, 2 notes. It might be a little tricky, but if you just remember one note over on your middle note, which is the 3rd, and your last note, and it's the symbol is usually you see a C circle or C dim, which represents diminish. But let's go over it. C major, minor was lower the 3rd, the 3, 1, 3, 5, the 3. Diminish is not only lowering the 3 over, the last note. See, I lowered it over. Each note went over half steps. One note over, one over. There's your C diminish. This gives you a weird sound, but we'll apply them later. C major, C minor, C major, C diminish. You lowered the 3 over, you lowered the 5 over. Think half steps. Don't go by looking at the way it looks. If you go by just the way it looks, you won't get it because then you're trying to color code everything. No. The only one, if you want to color code, in my opinion, should be the major. Once you know what a major is and know what diminished and minor does in theory, then you can play those. Don't go by, or it looks strange. No, go by the theory. You lowered the 3rd, one note over. I don't care how it looks, one note over. D major. Minor is lower the 3rd. Back to the major. Diminish is not only lowering the 3rd, but lower this one over. See how I'm doing that? It may look strange. Each one may look very strange. Don't go by looks, go by theory. E major, E minor, E major, E diminished. Lower this one, lower this one. See that? Strange, but theory. Now this one a lot of people get mixed up on. The F minor, lower the 3rd. F diminished, they sometimes do this. No, lower the 3 half step. 5, one note over is not this, it's this. One note over. See what I'm doing there? F diminish. G major, G minor, G major, G diminish. You lowered this one, that's A minor, A diminish. So you lowered this one and this one. B minor. Just lower the middle note. B diminished. Lower the 3 and the 5. That's a diminish. Don't go by looks, go by theory. D flat minor, D flat diminish. E flat minor, E flat diminish. G flat minor, G flat diminish. A A flat minor, A flat diminish, B flat minor, B flat diminish. That is 36 chords I just played for you, simplified. To make it real simple is learn your majors. That can be an exercise for you. Once you learn your majors, you come back. Minor theory means 1, 3, 5. Minor in theory means the third is lower. Back to the major. Diminish is not only the third, but the last note, which is the 5, lowered. It might look strange, just lower it one note over. D major, D minor, D major, D diminish. E major, E minor, back to E major, E diminish. F major, F minor, F major, F diminish. Strange, but theory. G major, G minor, G major, G diminish. Don't try to color code those minor and diminish. Please don't do that, because it'll mix you up. A major, A minor, A major, A diminish. B major, B minor, B major, B diminish. D flat major, D flat minor, D flat major, D flat diminish. E flat major, E flat minor, E flat major, E flat diminish. G flat major, G flat minor, G flat major, G flat diminish. Excuse the sound outside there. They're doing some lawn mowing, but hopefully you can still hear this. A flat major, A flat minor, A flat major, A flat diminished. B flat major, B flat minor, B flat major, B flat diminished. And those are the 36 chords simplified. But before I go on, I want to show you something. Before I go on, I'm going to show you this book. This is a company that I've worked for and I still do partnership with. They're called MusicNet, MUZICNET. And this is a very good book. This is not sight reading. This is learning gospel by ear. And this method will show you not only what I just showed you, but they apply them to songs. Let me see, I got some things written down here. Page 5, example. Here's your major chords that I just showed you, the all white family. What is a chord? The majors. And you play them simultaneously. But then also what they do is they apply them to songs. Let's move on to 8. 8 shows you, page 8 shows you the difference between a half step, which I've shown you, and a whole step. Then they go into flats and sharps. They even give you a quiz. Very, very easy. Then I'm going to go all the way up to 17 because they show you all the other chords and they apply them to songs, Joy to the World, things of that nature. Very basic, but it gives you an understanding not only about chords, but how to apply them. Page 17 here, which I did not go over, is how to invert the chord. Invert the chord, pretty much if I had a C chord, I don't change this chord, I rearrange it. They have all of them there, and we'll explain that more in detail in another tutorial, but they go more in detail. Inversions. Page 21, they have songs in here with the inversions also, they apply them. Page 21 introduces another chord which we'll go over, which is called augmented chord, and they apply it to a song. 23 teaches you how to transpose by the number system. You see a lot of people play by the number system, and they'll start introducing the number system to you. It's all based upon the major scale. Let's see what other page. I'm going to beat through this pretty quick. They also have what is called a standard chord progressions. How the 1 goes to the 4, 2, 5, 3 goes to the 6 minor. And then they take a song and apply it to. Here's another one. Standard chord progressions, how to play praise him. Praise him in the morning, praise him in the noonday. You can play these same songs with this particular chord progressions. They have all the major scales here so that you can practice all your major scales and show you the formula to find your major scales. This one here, goes even more details of different chords, which we'll be going over later on the different tutorials as far as major, minor, diminished, augmented, sevenths, and so on and so forth. They have what is called a gospel walk. Also, they have another standard chord progressions. God is a good God. Yes, he is. If you call on Jesus, have you tried Jesus? The gospel walk. You've heard this gospel walk. They give you an understanding how that walk goes. It doesn't matter what key. They'll go over all of those in detail, where it comes from. Also, it's a chord that you're going to get an understanding of, which I like. They introduce here. It's called a 7-6-7. It's a walk. I'll just walk. You hear that walk? I'll do something different here. But they'll give you understanding of what is called a 7-6-7 progression. That's a walk. You'll start as you grow in understanding of your chords and chord progressions. You'll start to learn different patterns and things of that nature. Pretty much that's it. And this is only book 1. This is beginner book 1. They have a book 2, which is intermediate, book 3 for an advanced. You can go to www.musicnet.net. They're stationed out of Illinois. Also, what I have here is you can go to YouTube and find them on MusicNet Global 1. Also, I just repeat this. You can go to the website www.musicnet.net and get more details and purchase books like this. Hopefully this was a blessing to you. God bless you. Love you.